Alright, howdy everybody. We are back. We are now playing Far Cry 4. Finished Far Cry 3 just yesterday, and now we're moving on to the next one. As we've discussed previously, Far Cry 4 is not that different from Far Cry 3. They added more verticality to the game, and there's also a grappling hook, which is pretty sick, but for the most part, the gameplay is pretty much the same. The environment's way different, though. I will give them credit for that. This game takes place in the kind of near the Himalayas. I'm not entirely certain what specific country they were looking at, but I think it's Nepal. Somewhere just north of India, probably. Yeah, for some reason this introduction, as we learned in the previous part, was weirdly quiet. But I don't know. That works with me. Can I skip this? I actually literally cannot. Amazing. I used to have a friend who would start a game, and then the first thing he would do was see if he could skip the opening cutscene, and if he couldn't, he'd refund it. And it was always really surprising every time that happened, because we would basically ask him, "Oh, hey, did you have you played this game?" And it'd be like a really popular game that a lot of people would be playing, maybe like this game, for example, and then he'd be like, "Nope, couldn't skip the cutscene," and that would be the end of the conversation. It was funny until it got a little frustrating. Okay, Darpon. Yeah, we can trust Darpon, right? He'll do all the talking. Everything's gonna go. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. But yeah, as mentioned last time, I will be trying to do a pistols-only run of this game. So essentially what I'm going to be doing is, I'll try to grab a pistol as soon as possible. I'm going to be ignoring all the rifles and stuff. That means I might pick up the autocross. I might pick up the autocross, but I'm not going to be using a full-size bow this time. This is going to make dealing with helicopters really hard. I'm going to have to figure out what the solution is going to be for that. Might have to, I don't know, throw explosives at him or something. Either that, or I'm gonna have to modify what this run's gonna be. That's the big thing, because I can kill, like, fighting people just with the pistol. That's fine. Like pistol and melee. Obviously, I'm still doing takedowns and stuff, but I don't know what I'm gonna do about helicopters. Like, cause in Far Cry 3, you only had to deal with a helicopter like twice, and I had explosive arrows for those. And in Far Cry 5, I don't know what I'm gonna do for. I think for Far Cry 5, I think I'm gonna do just like a melee and bow only. And the bow has explosive arrows in that game, so it works for that. But this game, I might have to figure something out. I don't know. For some reason, I just kind of saw this game and I was just like, yeah, I'll do pistols. I just feel like doing a pistol run, so that's why I could have gone gunless like I did with Far Cry 3, but I just felt like doing something a little different with this one. Yeah, there's our man himself, Pagan Min. I've seen a comparison that compares kind of that looks at him as sort of a combination between Voss and Hoyt from Far Cry 3, where he's still got like the casual savagery of Voss, with like as well as the personal connection to the protagonist, and he's there a lot. But he's also got the sort of like business acumen and overlordiness of Hoyt.
Stop. Shoot.
There's probably like I could probably make a Far Cry villains tier list at some point. I'd like to do that.
But it got out of control.
It wouldn't take very long though, because there's not too many. But I'd put Pagan Min in between Voss and Hoyt probably. I'd probably put Joseph Seed below him in that respect. I think Hoyt's pretty low. Joseph Seed's a little bit above that. I'd say Pagan Min's decent. But one thing that he's got going from him compared to the other ones is that he's not totally immediately hostile.
At least there's a silver lining.
Like in the secret ending at the beginning, if you don't act, if obviously once Pagan Min sits us down and serves us some delicious crab rangoon, we're gonna be running off and then doing whatever the game requires of us. But like the beginning where he actually apologizes for the whole business, he gets mad at his subordinates. He does kill a guy, which is a lot. It's pretty bad, but The fact that he's like polite to you and does help you do like helps you deliver your mom's ashes if you actually do what he says, like does put a point in his favor, which I think a lot of other antagonists don't quite have.
I am terribly embarrassed about all of this. This was supposed to be
That's not to say that Paganman's a good guy by any stretch of the imagination.
food to monkeys. They just throw their shit at each other. Oh, would you hold this? For just a moment, I want to
It's a nice pen.
get a little picture right into the camera. There
That's
we
one thing I was surprised by is like people who have pen collections. I always thought of a pen as like a really they're burning the bus down for some reason. I always thought of pens as like a very
be off on a grand adventure.
I don't know, utilitarian thing. Like I never figured anyone had a particular connection to any pens that they had, but I was very wrong. I saw someone who had like a really particularly thick like pen collection, and when I saw that, I was like, ooh. I thought that it was really surprising to me. I didn't realize that they could be as varied. It's like one of those. One thing I feel like I've been thinking a lot recently is about how you could take pretty much anything, like just anything out there, and there's probably a group of nutso enthusiasts out there that like go really hard on all the different like little minor ways they could be different. Like there's pen enthusiasts, there's fucking coffee enthusiasts, there's water enthusiasts, there's you know, you're like, oh, I'm gonna get into like cross stitching, and then you just wander into an online forum and you see some of the most intense discussions over some of the smallest shit. I bet.
Take the bloody bag off his head.
Again, terribly sorry for what happened before. This is more what I had in mind. So, fresh start. Introductions. R.J. Garley, our guest of honor. Paul, our very gracious host. The little monkey, whose name I still don't know. And I, of course, am Pagan Men. You really don't remember me, do you? Your mother, she never spoke of me, never mentioned me.
She didn't mention any fabulously dressed drug lords, no.
Paul, I need cash.
How much do you need?
All of it. Thank you. Here we go. All right. Put this with a smile. That's you. That's me.
Ooh,
Although I'm not so
funny
sure.
is you.
Now your mother. Your mother, on the other hand.
Oh yeah,
She
yeah, that's fucking.
understood me. She knew me.
Ooh. Ooh.
That takes me back. The last time I saw Ishwari was years ago. She told me she loved me. Women, they can do that. They can tell you they love you in the moment and mean
Yeah, women
it.
can say
Men,
words.
on the other
I'm
hand,
under the impression men can too.
no, men only really love you in hindsight. When too much distance is built up.
That's fucking weird.
So, when your mother decided to flee to the United States,
Disagree with this
you
man
on
on
her
the
head,
men only love you in hindsight thing. I've read the chat of a VTuber debut stream. I think men can fall in love very quickly in the moment.
It was the fucking golden path. Those fucking terrorists, they ruin everything. Like dinner. Did no one ever teach you that it's rude to text at the table? Let's see here. Give me the phone. Really, guys? We're not checking for these anymore? Ah, I'm with R.J. Garley. You'll love this part. Help.
Help.
A text for help. You don't text for help, you cry for help. So come on, you're gonna cry for help. You're gonna do something, you're gonna do it right. Here we go. Go on. Cry for help.
Stabbed this guy straight through a leather
Try for
jacket.
help.
That must have been a good fucking. He must have really jammed it hard.
Try for help. Help! You mean it, boy. Help! From your diaphragm! Help! Shh, 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 shh. Now we listen. Nothing. I'm afraid they're not coming for you, buddy. Oh! Find out what he knows.
I heard the developers of this game were surprised when they looked at actual
Terrorists,
pictures
right?
of, I think,
Now,
Nepal, and were
Please,
surprised by how
stay
like
right here.
developed it
Enjoy
was.
the crab rangoon. Don't move. I will be right back. Yuma, we need to talk.
Did Paul fuck off while we weren't looking? Oh, yeah. No, he's gone. This is Depleur's compound. Paul Depleur. He's, I think he's French. He's kind of an asshole. Yeah, so that's the door where Pagan Men took our boy Darpon out. What's over here? Jumper cables. And 11K. Ooh.
Fuck.
Look, indeed. Take a look, see. I like the carpet. Oh, USA. We've got a shrine to America. I'm here for it. Mr. Paul Harmon. Okay. Oh no, I guess the Pleur's a different guy. Paul's someone else. Yeah, but this has to be a shrine to America, right? Because they literally put the flag above the goddess figure here. I can only assume. Ah, yes, the Himalayas. Far Cry 4 is extremely pretty. I do like that they went for a totally different environment than Far Cry 3. I really appreciate whenever games just kind of completely change up the geography and then just do something new with it. Especially visually.
Let's rewind for a bit because I want to make sure that you know exactly what I want. Now, do you know why?
That's hardcore.
Are here?
This is like a super villain layer. Yeah, this is like a scene out of a Bond movie.
Your golden path.
Got some ridiculous contraption set up like specifically to strap a person to for a dramatic torture scene.
I don't want to hurt you. I only want to listen. And you know, people tell me that I am a fantastic listener. So if you'll just tell me who your friends are, what it is they're planning, and when it's going to happen, we can avoid them.
Oh, hey there.
Chikali. My name is Saban. I'm with the Golden
We already know you've been spying on the compound.
We're friends.
So how do you know
I knew your father.
Ajay Gale?
We're here to rescue you, son of Mohan.
What about Darpan?
Mohan Gale is
You
Ajay's
are
dad.
our priority. We need to get you out of here safely, no matter the cost. Darpan would understand. Now stay close.
Listen, I'm in a meeting right now. I can't really talk.
This is Sabal. He's a person. Pretty neat in the beginning, at least. You'll learn more about him. He's one of the two big bosses of the Golden Path.
These doors open. I need you to keep your head down and make a run for the truck. Move as fast as you can. Understand?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, run. I can do that.
2, 3.
This is not running. Come on. Let's go.
Here we go.
Oh, that's an explosion. Oh, this person's dead. Oh no. Keep your head down, buddy. Yeah, this is safe. Alright. That's an elephant. Okay, cool. Alright, out we go. I'm feeling it. This music sounds very copyrighted. I'm gonna keep talking. I gotta admit, if I was in like a situation where I just kind of, this is what happened, like when I was, if this is what happened when I was in the, if I like started a vacation somewhere, I'd be like the right mix in between super jazzed and really upset. I'm gonna do something real quick. Yeah, we're just gonna turn the music off. That's not turning the music off. Did it stick? Oh dear. Oh dear, I'm gonna have to keep talking. Oh, this is not great. I'm just gonna hope that this isn't licensed. I'm just gonna pray. Pray to the people. Pray to whoever's listening. I'm watching out. At least the music's good. Channel will go down in flames, but at least I'll have a bop to listen to in the process. Yeah, I'm not. I think this song's gonna go on for like the entire chase sequence. So, oh, there we go. Oh dear. Oh. I did get bonked a little because that one song that plays in Far Cry 3, it didn't. There weren't any permanent consequences or anything too bad. But Far Cry 3, that song that plays during the oh shit, that guy's dead as fuck. The thing that plays during that one mission in Far Cry 3 where you have a flamethrower and you're burning down like a drug field. That music was very copyrighted.
I don't know. Fuck. The driver's dead.
Okay, listen to me. Look around. You should be able to see a tower nearby. I need you to make your way there. I'm on my way to secure it now.
Head to the tower. Okay.
So yeah, as you can tell, Ajay already he's a lot more stoic than Jason. Yeah, there's a detection meter, I got it.
Look around. Find him. You want to tell King Min this guy is dead? Huh? No. Okay, then start looking and check the bushes. He could be hiding there. Nothing gets past me. Okay, come on out. We won't hurt you. I promise.
Yeah. The button that they gave, was it C? Not C.
We just want to talk to you. Come out. It'll be okay. This has all been just a terrible misunderstanding. Show yourself and we'll sort it all out.
Okay, we're okay. This bush has rendered me completely invisible. Ignore the fact that Ajay wears like a lot of blue and brown.
Be like this. You do not have to hide.
If I shank this guy, will it cause me trouble?
The longer you hide, the angrier
Whatever.
I'll get.
He saw me. I had no choice. You saw. You all saw. Is it Q? What's the button for the... They changed the button for the... Or at least whatever I had it set to previously is different. What's the button for throwing a rock? T! T!
What the hell?
T! For throw? Is that what that reasoning is? It's all the way over there. It's next to my reload button. I hate that. Have it on C. That's like right above the... That's a thumb button. I like that. That was a good button. C's now the weapon wheel, which... that's not terrible. Bait. Okay. Yeah, so the bell towers are this game's version of radio towers. It's the tall thing you climb in order to get the map unlocked.
I will find you, Gale.
Yep, meat. Check that shit out, guys.
Where are you hiding? Coward!
Oh, that's a bear. Do they still see me? Do they know I'm here? If I pop out again, they'll see me again.
Headstone, I'm out. Get him. Go, go.
Regrettably, that bear could only take about 3 magazines worth of assault rifle ammo.
Mother Jyoti, he got away.
Yeah, I got away. Totally. I'm glad these guys are deaf. Just back off real quick.
You need to hide.
Okay, I crouched. Yeah, this makes sense. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Just like that. We're fine. Stealth master over here. Glad I'm gonna survive this tutorial. Really wish I got like an M1911 or something in the process of that whole opening sequence, but it doesn't look like it. The conspicuous box. Oh, body armor. Throwing knives. Ooh. Assault rifle, I don't want that. Medicine looks like. That. I assume the healing button is Q, like it was in the previous game. I can't really test it right now. Or, Ein camera. Okay. I like that the camera's the scouting tool in these games. It makes a lot of sense. I think they're just binos in Far Cry 5, and what was it? I think Far Cry New Dawn is also a pair of binoculars. Far Cry 6 was that it? What was it? Was it binoculars again? I don't know. I thought the camera had more, like, personality to it, because it's like, oh yeah, you're a tourist, but now you have to use this thing to help you plan out how to kill people. It just fit really well. Just gonna avoid all these people. Wow. I don't know what's going on with this game's frame rate. Not a sec. What are we looking at? Interesting. This might be a 2 PC game, weirdly enough. Other than that, I need to close a couple things. Yeah, it's definitely when I look out over there. Is it... Okay. Let me check something real quick. Hopefully this doesn't fuck up my stream too much. Nah, it doesn't look like there's much I can do about it right now. You guys will just have to bear with that for a bit.
My boy, are you busy? You don't mind me calling, do you? Fantastic. You really are an excellent listener. Look, no hard feelings about the crab rangoon. I know it's not to everyone's taste. But you'll be pleased to know I had the chef executed for his incompetence. Or was it his family we killed? Regardless, next time I can promise you a better spread. That's the last time I'm kidnapping a fucking TV celebrity chef.
Yeah, the frame rate's just fine on my screen. It's just, my... Take a look-see. Yeah, it's an encoder issue. Hang on. Can't do much about it right now. Okay, we're good. Yeah, the climbing in this game's a lot more hardcore than it is in Far Cry 3. Far Cry 3, it's like, you did have a lot of... It was mostly like running up and down hills and such. Oh, hello there. Climb. There we go. Alright. Yeah, the climb. I remember the climbing controls in this game being fucking weird. Like, you have to hold left click to ascend and right click to descend, and this one time I, like, stopped playing this game for, like, a month, and then when I came back, I threw a grapple hook up, and I was like, how do I climb? W doesn't work, spacebar doesn't work, like, I can't figure out what button I'm supposed to press to make Ajay just fucking go up. Oh yeah, you know this game. This game's visuals remind me a lot of Uncharted 2, because Uncharted 2 took place in Tibet, which I don't think is that far from here, and the whole like snowy mountain with like the strings of flags like going down was like extremely reminiscent of Uncharted 2 for me.
Good job, son of Mohan.
Why are you guys helping me?
You're the son of Mohan Ghani. You may not know it, but that name carries a lot of weight in Kirat.
Why does it carry weight?
Are those army guys still looking for me?
Pagan men will stop at nothing to get you back. Damn. Some of Pagan's men managed to track us. They'll be here any second. We're in for a fight.
You guys don't have any pistols. Well, this is gonna be awkward.
Here they come. Hold your ground.
You guys have snow trooper suits. Oh yeah, this is when they added that thing where enemies start yelling when you go in to take down them. Like they just start going, "No, wait!" Is that a pistol? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we're good. We're good. We have ranged weaponry. Alright, I'm feeling it.
Avalanche! Take cover! Ajay! Avalanche!
I'm coming back. Yeah, I don't know what I could have done about that. About that one. Seemed a little bad. Alright, cool, we got lucky. We were only lightly buried. Managed to get ourselves out. Dude, dying from an avalanche sounds like a really horrible way to go. Just being completely engulfed in sand. And not sand, snow. Same idea. Being completely engulfed and like not being able to see or breathe. Or move. Like you don't even know where up is. Alright, there goes the prologue. That was a really sudden loading screen.
How did you know to find me?
We saw Bacon's chopper nearby. He's never down this far south, and I wanted to know why. Lucky for you,
Ah, sorry.
we were in the area when we got Darpan's text. Well, we're here. Welcome to Banapur,
Banapur.
home of the Golden Path.
We're looking pretty humble.
Where's Darpan?
He didn't make it. This is Ajay Gale, Mohan's son.
Let me understand. Darpan's dead. Hmm?
I played Far Cry 5 again not too long ago, and I noticed something. There's a
Looking for Lakshmana.
We're in the middle of a fucking war.
there's a dynamic here that's really common in a lot of the Far Cry games, where you have a guy, you have a dude and a girl who are both like the leaders of an organization, and the guy is like super faithful and trusts you, and the girl is mad. The girl has no faith in you and doesn't want you around.
Temple or shrine, but if that's the case, it's in the north. The north is enemy territory, and we can't get you there, not yet. Go and clear your head. Come find me when you're ready.
Yeah, so the way Far Cry 4 works, so in 3 you started in the North Island and then you go to the South Island. In 4 it's flipped around. You start in the southern area and then there's a big, here we go. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell this way, but you start in the southern, like the southwest. So this is like you have like this general like southern area, And then up here is like the north. Yeah. You can see that there's like a big barrier here. Like the mountains create like a sort of natural barrier here. And then you can't get past this area until you do enough story missions to breach through here and get to the northern area. And this is its own place. Another thing that they did with Far Cry 4 is that, so they still have outposts, right? And the outposts have different difficulties that are listed here. And they also have fortresses. So the way the fortresses work is that they, like, if you do missions, you can weaken them, or you can just go do them early if you want a challenge. And fortresses are like super outposts. They're reinforced with like mortars and mines and helicopters and stuff.
There is new blood in the Golden Path. This is why we will prevail. We are leaving the mistakes of the past behind.
The currency they use in Kairat is rupees. So they have a, what is it? This is the store, right? Yeah, there we go. These are the doors you can open. They actually paint the ones that you can interact with. Yeah, and this is what the trading store looks like. A2000, AK-47, 133 SVD. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, so sidearms. We're mostly looking at sidearms here. We'll grab we've got a 1911, and I have an AJM for free. I don't want to use that because it kind of kills my immersion a little bit. We could get the Mark IV. What does more damage? Oh, these all do the same damage. I guess we'll just keep the 1911 because it looks like it's objectively better than the M712. There's a Mauser in this game, which I was kind of enthused by, but I guess we won't use it. I also don't have that much money. Extended mag, okay. Silver, ooh. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I gotcha. So there's weapons we haven't unlocked yet, and they'll pop up down here, like as we develop more. We might get the D2. Honestly, I might just make this like my main area. Like I said, pistols only. I might adjust that to sidearm. Nah, I already said pistols. We'll stick with pistols. So that'll be these 4 right now, and we'll just ignore the rest of these. Might pick up a flare gun. Maybe that'll be my anti-vehicle thing. I'm not sure if flare guns work against helicopters, but we'll see. It'll work against heavies. We can do that. Like I carry like a big single-shot pistol, like an automatic, like a close-range pistol that fires faster, and then like a flare gun, and then like a stealth pistol. I guess we could do that. Have that be my loadout. Another thing about this game is that the way Far Cry 3 worked is that it was a very linear series of missions. Far Cry 4 does a more GTA style thing where they give characters little icons, then that's their first it's the first letter of their name. So Amita and Sabal are the 2 leaders. They're the two leaders of the Golden Path, and they butt heads a lot because they can't really agree on anything. Shit. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I could actually probably use some body armor. One sec. I got money for no reason. Cool. Body armor's 20k. That's a lot. Never mind. This game also has a, there's also, that's the map. This is what the skill tree looks like. So Far Cry 3 had 3 skill trees. They both started from like basically a singular point and then kind of spread out from there, with like an unclear progression. Far Cry 4 has a much more like simpler, I guess, like more streamlined thing where they've got the tiger and the elephant, and those are both like general areas of consideration, like the areas of skills, but each skill has its own like little mini tree that it leads into. So the elephant's more about like defense and recovery and crafting. So this is your health bar. These are your healing syringes. This is more general This is general like out of combat utility stuff. This is drugs. This is harvesting herbs and then using herbs to make syringes. This is the survival stuff. This lets you ride elephants. You can get that really quickly, which I was surprised by. And then Tiger's more aggressive. It's about combat and stealth. So these are the special takedowns: cover takedown, grenade takedown. This is the knife throw takedown, the handgun takedown, which I really want to use a lot. Vehicle takedown, chain takedown. That's late. Looting. Yeah, hell yeah. This is all takedown stuff, and this is all gun stuff, I think. Yeah. So it's organized differently, but it's still, like, the weird thing about Far Cry 3 through 5 is that you have all the same abilities, but they're just organized differently. Let's see what Sabal needs.
Give him some morphine and turn off that fucking radio.
What happened to him?
He fell. Pagan floods the airways and we have to endure his bullshit. Enough is enough. I told him to climb up the old bell tower, take over the transmitters, hijack the broadcast locally. Except...
Ooh, he hit his head. Oh no.
Way to step up, brother. There's nobody guarding it, but it's a tricky climb. Promise me you won't fall.
I promise. I won't.
Propaganda machine. Yeah, this is how they introduce you to the whole, to the towers. You remember that first mission in Far Cry 3 where they, the woman in charge of the store is just like, hey, you climb up that tower, I give you a free gun. And then you go over there and that's what happens. Climb up the tower and get a free gun. Oh, these guys are Sherpas. They're like wandering vendors. They're around. Fire controls. I got it. One thing that they added to this game was car combat. So if you have a sidearm or a pistol, you can actually like pull out a gun and like aim and shoot and put people. One thing that's really neat in this game is that they added car-to-car takedowns, which are kind of fun. Basically, Ajay just kind of leaps from his building to another. He leaps from his building? What the fuck am I talking about? He leaps from his vehicle to the other vehicle, like yanks open the doorway and then just shanks whoever's in the driver's seat. It's crazy. I'm surprised this game's CPU heavy. I need to upgrade my computer when I get the chance. Because this is a little silly. This is where you get the grapple hook. And then you can throw it up there and then just climb up. It's actually really intuitive. If you're climbing up the grapple and then you see another grapple point, you can just re-grapple to that, and then that's how you climb. There is one thing about this game that's really annoying. You know, like Far Cry 3 had enemies, had like predators that would attack you, and in Far Cry 4 they added a falcon, which is kind of annoying because, you know, dealing with a predator is one thing, dealing with a predator that flies is another thing. Those bees are deadly. Holy shit. You guys ever hear about those Japanese bees that kill hornets? Like hornets get into their nests, and in order to protect them, the bees will just swarm it and then like rub their bodies so that it brings the temperature up so high that the thing essentially gets roasted alive. Nature's ridiculous. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, I get told things like, oh yeah, no, they develop these behaviors over time due to evolution. Like the behaviors that work lead to things surviving, then those get passed on to later generations of that species, I guess. And then you just kind of see shit like that, and you're like, how did this happen? Was there just an enterprising bee out in ancient what eventually became Japan that just kind of went, you know what? I'm gonna rub my ass on this super predator to heat it up, and if I get like 400 of my friends to do the same thing, I bet we can make him real uncomfortable before he kills us all, and they end up roasting the thing to death, and he's like, hey, that worked. That's pretty cool. Only like 40 of us died. Oh yeah, there's the fucking bird that's trying to attack me. Get the fuck out of here. I own these guys. Yeah, they do throat singing for the little music thing that pops up when you liberate a bell tower, which is neat. Old Isha's having some trouble. Kiddo's refuge. There we go. Man, I can't wait to get the the wetsuit again. The wetsuit? The wingsuit. What is wrong with me today? Maybe I need some more water. Alright, Boniper. Yeah, the mission's done. Guess the ball will have something to say to us. I need a new holster. Is that in the... I need to check that. Got room for some skills. Better while moving a body. Crafting. Oh yeah, that's right, you have to craft. I need Tibetan wolf skins. Okay. Death from above, knife throw. Let's get some health first. That's what I'm concerned the most about right now. Then maybe harvesters so that I can make more syringes. Let's dip over back to Boniper, see if there's a for us. This guy's wearing sunglasses that reflect purple. I thought his eyes were actually purple for a second. Like some fucking alien had just come down to greet me. Okay. I need healing surges? I don't. Arms. Got the scorpion now. Should definitely get some of those wolves so I can make a little more space. Can't afford anything quite yet. Oh well. Got a bit more. Weapons. Oh yeah, these are all the weapons I'm not going to be using. Take a good look. Not using any of these. Extended magazine on the 1911, I guess. Does that, like, visually change anything? It just looks the same. Okay. Sure, I'll take it. Alright. Well, that's as good as that 1911's gonna get. Oh yeah, there's also signatures in this game, which are just really expensive, special versions of the guns in the game. It's kind of like, I think I explained how this worked in Far Cry 3, where usually there's special guns that have aspects to them that you don't get. Like they have more attachments than you'd normally be allowed to get. Like the HS-77 here is based off of Han Solo's blaster in Star Wars, I think, and like it has a bunch of attachments that you wouldn't normally be able to get, including a suppressor.
Ajay, it's Sabal. Good work on the tower. We're broadcasting on that frequency and bringing the truth to the people.
To the people. Love it.
There is new blood in the golden bath.
My husband loves to sew. He used to make clothes for the whole family.
Got a lot of voice overlap here. It's kind of concerning.
I am teaching you to protect yourself. Ah, the tourist.
Hey, I've shot a man. I'm basically a citizen now. That's how you can tell, right?
Keep working. Look, I overreacted back there.
But,
We're at war. We keep losing soldiers.
one of the first things they
work
teach
keeps
you with
piling
bows
up.
is that you're not supposed to dry fire, because then you'll damage the limbs.
But I want to help.
Okay.
Oh hell yeah, now she's doing it.
There's a farm not far from here. Kanan runs it, but she's old and she could use your help with some wild animals. I need you to keep the hides intact, so use this. Bhadra. What are you... Pick it up. Try again.
I guess I have to use the bow. They straight up they took my pistol away. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, skip those frames. Oh, excellent. Feeling great. Feeling good. Feeling confident. I know how to drive. I'm great. I'm great at this. I can play video games. I'm a professional, don't you know? I've been doing this for like, what, 6 months? 6, 7 months? I don't run into problems anymore. If you see anything wrong with my stream, it's all in your head.
Amita sent me over. She said you might
Is everything okay?
some kind of wild animal problem.
Looks a little bad down here.
Hey, Amita, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here.
Wolves are a common nuisance for Kanan's farm. She's killed off a number of them, but this year they're especially aggressive, and I'm worried about her. There's a den nearby. Clear it out, huh? I think Kanan has supplies stockpiled somewhere on her farm that you can use. And Ajay, skin your kills. We can always use the pelts.
So this is the starting bow in this game. It's really, it's not great, but it does the job. You can get like a real bow later. Yeah, the sights are a little hard to use. The bow's fault, not mine. That was a clean kill, I guess. Bugs. Alright, sunshine. What are you looking at? It looked like it hit its head. Oh well. These wolves are tough. Yeah, sure, these are clean kills. I'll take your word for it, video game. I made a mistake. Okay, I think my issue here is that this thing actually doesn't have that much range. That much range. So like, if I try to like hit them from like far away, it doesn't instantly kill them like I wanted to. Boy, the wolf's done. Does shooting an arrow, like a plain wooden arrow at this barrel, do the job? I guess it does. Is that it? Alright. And they gave me an ATV to help me get back. That's good game design, everybody. There are a lot of wolves around here, Jesus. Oh, Mita. Excellent. I have murdered several dogs. Do I have your trust yet?
Badra, how are you?
Good.
I brought you these pelts. I thought maybe you could use them.
Hmm. These are good, Ajay. But you keep them. She has enough for her Tanka paintings.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Tonka what?
Tonka trucks?
This one is about the life of a guru.
Oh, neat.
This one is about the demon Yalung. This one is about the goddess Kira. And that one is about Badra, the next Tarun Matara.
Matara.
Tarun Matara is a living goddess, if you believe Sabal. It's no life for a child, being treated as an object, thing. Thanks for your help. Later, I'll show you how to put those to good use.
Yeah, so Sabal is a hardcore religious traditionalist. He wants...
He's a friend to the Golden Path, and he'll be grateful you helped us.
Longinus, you said?
Yes.
Longinus.
He's a weapons dealer and a priest, if you can believe that. Longinus is a little crazy, but if you want guns, he's the man you should see. I'll update your map.
Yeah, but Sabal wants Sabal's very religious, and he thinks Badra, that girl we saw, is the living, I guess, like embodiment or resurrection of their big goddess, Tarun Matara. Land tapers, wild boars, pigs. Okay, so what we're gonna need is ammo bags for pistols. We're gonna need to get all of our weapons. We're actually gonna use all of the holsters in this game, unlike Far Cry 3. Definitely gonna want to get as many syringes as we can. I don't care too much about bait. But yeah, syringes, holsters, and ammo. So some boars would be nice, some tapers. Maybe we can find some around here. That's a pig. That's a taper. Okay. That's just a waypoint. Guess we don't have a fast travel point around here. I guess not. This map's actually pretty big, this game's map. I think it's bigger than Far Cry 3's. I don't know, I thought, which isn't always necessarily a good thing. I thought Far Cry 3 had a pretty good, oh baby, check out my ride, holy fuck. I thought Far Cry 3's, map was a pretty good size, because, like, I didn't think, no two things were, like, too far apart, you know? I thought everything was a pretty decent distance. Actually, hang on, I need to see that Sherpa. Need you to get this bow away from me. I want my pistol back. Oh, great. Put that right there. And then put the scorpion up there. Hell yeah. And not put attachments on that thing. Noted.
I hope this helped you on your journey.
Okay, the scorpion uses different ammo from the pistol. That's good. Watch the road, dicknuts. Can't you see that I own these streets? I'm in the finest automobile ever crafted. How dare you oppose me? Yeah, I'm jamming. I like this idea, just kind of just jamming a bunch of flowers on your dashboard to maybe distract the eye from the dented cans. Stuff. I need money. Hell yeah. I got tiny booze. Coming at me, buddy? That didn't work out so well for you, did it, huh? These guys are funny. I don't know, the game's pretty easy right now. It'll get more difficult later. There's a, what is it? There's like a second tier. You know how like in Far Cry 3 they had the pirates and the privateers, right? The sweaty hobos in the red rags and the actual like PMC mercenary dudes. In Far Cry 4, this game, there's the Royal Army and the Royal Guard. So the Royal Army are like the normal little, the regular like conscript troops that are kind of poorly armed and armored, whereas the Royal Guard actually have like, you know, top tier weaponry, top tier armor, top tier training, and actually like know really well what they're supposed to be doing. Well, this is another thing that they added to Far Cry 4 to make it more, I guess, like, engaging. They added, like, little events to happen in the area that, like, are marked. Yeah, there's karma events in this game, and then, like, if you complete them, you get XP, I think. Yeah, and they hand you some money and a Guns for Hire token. Guns for Hire is the game has this little mechanic called Guns for Hire that let you basically summon resistance fighters to your area. All right, sure. I guess they'll just deafen themselves in celebration. I got a condom. Anyway, the Guns for Hire is just like you just summon NPCs to like help you at your location. You can upgrade them with money. They're not that useful. The main reason you'd use them is so that the enemies like don't entirely focus on you, and then like you've got some bullet sponges to kind of help you. We can find some tapers, I guess. I see. Honestly, might wait until I level up a bit more before I start hunting, because then I can get the survival syringe and hunt better. There's shit to do at Boniper, or what are we doing right now? Assume we have stuff to do. Ugh. Oh no, wait, L for Longinus. That's right. We're going that way. Longinus is a little weird. You'll see. Body armor? I don't think body armor's warranted quite yet. Can't really customize that. We could get the Mark IV. There's like no reason. There's no reason, because it does the same damage. The Mark IV, I think, is like a Webley revolver. It's a fucking revolver from World War One, like the British standard sidearm for World War One. And then we got the German sidearm for World War II, and then we get to the 1911, which is the closest to modern that we can get. Right now, anyway. Not sure why the weapons here are so outdated, but because I know in like Far Cry 3, it's like you're kind of at the central, you're at like the central point for like a global level, like a global smuggling sort of operation. And that's where all the guns come from. And in Far Cry 2, there's a very specific gun runner that you're dealing with that like actually does have like a line on all the product that makes it into the country. This game, I'm not sure. I guess it's Longinus is the main deal. We'll see. We'll meet him. I guess he's the one that's responsible for all the garbage. Get me over there. I need to meet the man himself. The man who's in service to the bigger man. All right. All right, Big L, what's good?
Welcome. I am Longinus. And you are AJ.
I don't think that's how you're supposed to use that thing. Please don't point it at me.
That sells guns?
Of course. For the meek shall inherit the earth, my friend. All they need are some good guns. Revelation 5:5. It is the most invigorating read. And one of the elders saith unto me, weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book and loose the 7 seals thereof. It is our Savior. It is our Savior returned to us as a lion, a warrior. So,
This guy needs chapstick.
when the Son of God is reborn, what gun would he use? When Christ returns to break the
What gun would Jesus use? I feel like I've seen a sign like that.
He returns as a lion, yes? A lion needs teeth. What gun would Jesus choose?
Yep, there it is.
Deuteronomy 32:47. For there are no empty words for you, but your very life.
Jesus, don't do that, dude. That's dangerous.
Revelations 19:11.
Ah, I get it.
The discretion of a man deferreth his anger.
Please stop.
I don't know what you're talking about.
A soldier knows. A soldier always knows. For we have seen the rapture and survived it. You need guns to do righteous work, AJ. For every gun is a Bible. For every bullet, a sermon. And for every radio tower that you free from pagans' lies, I will give you something. A reward. It is the will of God. Here. This is for the first one.
Vanderport is under attack! We need fighters here now!
What's happening?
We're under attack! Stay away!
Oh, shit.
He said to them, go forth into all the world and proclaim the gospel to the whole of creation!
Yeah, so Longinus is a character, there is a character named Longinus in Far Cry 2, and, it's reasonable to assume that they're the same guy, but he was not nearly as, colorful in Far Cry 2. Hang on, Sabal, I know you're in trouble, and I respect that, but, just gotta do this real quick.
Your mother and I, with you on the ship, oh, those were the days. She was never happier than she was back then, and I should say the same for myself. We had such plans, not just for our little family, but for Kirat. It wasn't always like this. I long for those days, but then it's too late. I tried, I really, really did, but this place is ruinous. Try not to let them drag you down, Andre. Ishwari didn't send you back here for that.
You know, and after I finish this mission, I'm gonna reset my computer real quick. See if maybe that, unsticks something. Ooh. This timer's really ominous. Not happy about it. Come on. Be up there. They can last 5 minutes, can't they? Come on. You guys are trained resistance fighters. You gotta just hold them off for right now.
I'm here.
Okay.
How can I help?
Looking a little bad up here, Sabal.
Whoever you can. I'm not far. I'll be there soon with help.
I hear a helicopter. That's concerning.
Thank God for Chikadas.
Oh, yep. There it is.
Trouble there. Too quiet.
Get up in your
Hey, leave her alone. Wow, he set his friend on fire with his last breath. That guy must have really not liked that guy. Okay. Good so far. This is a pretty tepid assault. I was kind of expecting more, considering that this is like the heart of the resistance, and you know, you'd think they'd send a group of people worthy of that, but whatever. That's 2 helicopters, never mind. Alright, doing good. Oh,
That's where we put Badra.
oh boy, I better save that kid. I wish I knew a little bit more about Buddhism, so maybe I'd have a little more context for some of the more religious stuff. Although I guess Kirat's like local religion is basically made up for, you know, the game. You have a lot of like statues and stuff. I guess well, none of them are the Buddha, so I guess it would actually be more closer to Hinduism maybe.
Badra, where are you?
Oh, that guy's dying. Not a problem. Not my problem, at least. Okay, Badra, I'm a little toasty, but I can get you out of here. Come on. Ah, yeah, just like a sack of potatoes. Yeah, just, you know, open that door, just launch her straight through it. Yeah! Just throw her. Use Badra like a breaching tool.
I'm alright.
The people need to see her.
Oh, she woke up quick.
She's just a child, Sabal, and she's terrified. I'll take her home, and then we'll worry about the people, okay? Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You want to get used as a bludgeon to launch you through a door any other time? Just let me know.
Paul's house, he slaughters a village.
This isn't on Ajay, it's on me. We can't worry about that now. They took the outpost, and they have hostages.
Fine.
Outpost.
The outpost first. Without it, we're cut off from the others.
Getting a contextualized tutorial, everybody. This is how they introduce us to the outpost system. Return to sender. Alright, we've got a level up. That is 1 skill point. I think we'll save it for now. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water, I'm gonna walk around a little bit, and then I'm gonna restart my computer. So I'll be right back.